The president in 1981. Which Star Wars episode was the destruction about to run? Grab the smartest friends, you know it's time to start the game. R-rated trivia, we're here to train your brain.
Hi, I'm John Anderson of ESPN Sports Center. Usually we have a big fancy opening graphic, so you would know that. Anyway, you're watching Cerebral Sports. It's a trivia show hosted by Brett Barry. But if you really know your trivia, then you knew that.
Welcome in, welcome all. We are back live with another night of Cerebral Sports. Yes, indeed. How's everyone doing? It's Wednesday once again. I can't believe we're here. The week has flown on by. How you doing, folks? I'm Brett Barry with Bar Rated Entertainment. Joining me, of course, are my co-hosts, Barris and Colts on the other side of the glass. Doing his best to get us through. Hi, yes, we've got the whole gang here tonight. And we have a very special edition of Cerebral Sports. It is your Father's Day edition of Cerebral Sports. That's right. I know that Barris is a father. Colt, he might be. He doesn't know. We don't know. But do you have a cat, Barris, or Colt at least? I know you have a cat, right? No, I thought you had a cat. I don't know what I was saying over here. Well, guys, we're about to start the show, of course, but we got to thank our sponsors, Play It Again Sports in West Hartford. And I was just thinking about, with Father's Day being this weekend, I'm going to get to go home and play some golf with my old man Friday, I guess. And I was thinking, I had to dig this out. This is one of the first, not the very first, but one of the first catcher's mitts my father ever bought me from a small local business called South Shore Outdoor in Bayshore, New York, just like Play It Again Sports in West Hartford, where you want to go for your new and used sports equipment. Don't go to the big box stores. Go down to Play It Again Sports. Great weekend to do it. If you got a son, if you want to buy something for your kid or whoever, for Father's Day, head on down to Play It Again Sports in West Hartford. Once again, we've got a very special Father's Day edition. All of these questions will be centered around father-son duos, fathers and sons, and that kind of stuff. And we're ready ready to rock and roll here. We're at 10:05. Got a couple minutes. Gentlemen, how we doing? I'll tell you right now, last week we did the show in record time, and then you'll never believe and never guess who surprised me at the Spigot after I came back, and it was Mr. Barris. He showed up. That was you. I looked like a kid on Christmas. It was incredible. Barris showed up. We had a grand old time. We took one of the best pictures of all time. I'm going to get Colt down there as well. I know he's a little bit further. Colt, where are you living? Are you in Orange, Connecticut? Who knows? He's in the parts unknown where Colt is. But once again, it was great to see Barris in person live for the first time in a long time. We had the Rising Pint Brew Fest this past weekend. We worked our butts off there. I know Barris wanted to be there, but Colt, it was a nice day. Yeah. It was a little toasty, but we had plenty of adult beverages flowing. We had a few games going on, and our first live stream like this on StreamYard at the Rising Pint Brew Fest. So we are ready to rock and roll. Though we got 14 players. That's usually where we start to cap off. Maybe we'll have a few stragglers come in. Gentlemen, I know you're ready for our sports game to begin. And just like we do every week here, it's 10 questions all centered around sports. You've got 20 seconds for each question, 100 points each, A, B, C, or D. As your timer goes down, so do the points. Question 9 will be a numerical answer, not a type in, but a numerical answer here. And question 10 is double the points, double the speed. Our winner here tonight will take home a $10 Amazon gift card provided to you by Play It Again Sports in West Hartford. Are we logged in, ready to go? We've got now 17 players, 17 watchers. It's a good time for us to rock and roll. I know Barris is ready. Colt's in. Let's get going. Your countdown timer shall begin right now. Best of luck to everyone playing here tonight as we are ready to rock and roll. With question number 1, we'll start out slow, potentially. We'll see. But it's about Ken Griffey Sr. and Ken Griffey Jr., the only father-son duo to ever hit back-to-back home runs in a game, playing for which major league team? Was it the Chicago White Sox, the New York Yankees, the Cincinnati Reds, or the Seattle Mariners? I don't think this will ever be done. And you can't say ever, but I mean, the incredible stars aligning where they not only play on the same team, they're playing on the same day in the same lineup, batting back to back, and also both hitting home runs. It's an incredible feat that only could happen in baseball, right?
Yeah, because you can't hit home runs in football.
You can't hit home runs in football. You could have back-to-back touchdowns and maybe father-son, but I don't know what father would play long enough in the NFL to have his son with them. Maybe Ed McCaffrey and Christian McCaffrey, but who knows? All right, your answers are locked in. 2 of you said the White Sox, 1 said the Yanks, 2 said the Reds. 14 of you remembered it was back when Griffey was a rookie and Senior was still kicking around playing for the Seattle Mariners. There you go. And once again, you never thought it could be done, and there it was. It happened, and probably will never happen.
I think I remember a quote that Ken Griffey said he would never play for the Yankees. Like, he would retire.
That's
before
right.
He would play for them.
His father did play for the Yankees.
Yeah, his father played.
Also played for the Big Red Machine, and Griffey Jr. also played for the White Sox. Let's take a look at the rankings. We've got Mandy League in first place, tied with Markham X, Prunts, Clint the Driver, Stickman, Carly, Andrew Barris, Yup, M. Mans, and the rest. Getting ready to rock and roll with question number 2. Here it is. We all remember Dale Earnhardt Sr. driving in the number 3 car throughout a storied, albeit short-lived racing career after he passed away. But which number car did his son Dale Jr. drive for most of his NASCAR career? Yes, there are first in a while a NASCAR question. Did he drive the number 5? Did he drive the Deuce Nick? Did he drive number 3 like his old man? Or did he drive the number 8 for most of his NASCAR career?
Oh, man. This is a hard one for me.
I thought maybe once you saw it, it might ring a bell.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Yeah.
I mean, because I would see the number.
Yeah, right. I can't just show you the car and the GIF. You know, it's just a dead giveaway. But let's take a look. Everyone's got their answers locked in. And 4 of you said 5. We had 3 for 25. 3 said 3. 10 said 8. For a short time, Dale Sr., Dale Jr., the Intimidator, drove the 88 car, but for most of his career, he did drive number 8. And there it is on the board. He's kind of semi-retired. He still races every once in a while, but there you go. That is our NASCAR question for probably the career of Cerebral Sports.
Yes.
Here are your rankings.
One.
Prunts now in first place. Andrew, Carly, Markham X, Yup, Clint the Driver. Colts in the top 10. I guess you got that one right. There you go. 2 for 2. Well done indeed. All right, next question on the board. Here it is. There have been a few different father-son duos that have played in the NBA, obviously at different times. But which father-son combo actually were a coach-player duo? Tim Hardaway Sr. and Tim Hardaway Jr., Doc and Austin Rivers, Rick and Brent Barry, not to be confused with Cerebral Sports host Brett Barry, or Dell and Steph Curry.
All right. I think I know this one.
If you're an NBA fan, this one is something you probably should know. Maybe not. But it didn't always look this way. But eventually there was a moment where a father got to coach his son on the hardwood. Let's take a look. 4 of you said Tim and Tim. 11 of you said Doc and Austin. 2 said Rick and Brent Barry. Del Curry, big fan of Steph, never got on the court with him, though. Your answer is Doc Rivers and Austin Rivers. No Barris?
No, I picked Rick Barry and Brent Barry. Because I remember, I remember when he won his brother played.
His brother played, yes.
Yeah.
Brent Barry's brother, who I forgot his name, but
they won the 3-point contest and the dunk contest.
That's right. That's right. There's Brent dunking over his brother right there. Yeah, Doc Rivers coached the LA Clippers, and Austin for a little while played for the Clippers with his father coaching him up. Here are your rankings now. Markham X, a former winner multiple times, now in first. Carly in second. Yep, Mandy League. Andrews, Bruns, top 5 at the moment. Here's the next question. How many Super Bowl titles do the Mannings have in total? 2, 3, 4, or 6? How many Super Bowl titles do the Mannings have in total?
Oh, I hope I'm right.
Don't forget, there's Peyton, there's Eli, and there's their father, Archie Manning. Archie Manning, that's right. Well, you'll find out soon enough how this shakes out here. Peyton and Eli always getting it done on and off the field with the comedy. Here are your answers. 6 said 3, 10 said 4, 2 said 6. Well, Archie had none. He played for one of the worst teams in NFL history, the New Orleans Aints, as they called them. And Eli got 2, and so did Peyton Manning. He was the first quarterback to win two Super Bowl titles with 2 different teams until, of course, Tom Brady did it just this past season. Your answer is 4 Super Bowl titles. That's got to be a great conversation at Thanksgiving, right? There's no animosity. They each have 2. There's no bickering between them.
There's always stats.
There's always stats, and certainly Peyton takes the cake in that regard. Eli, he's got his Super Bowl and his MVPs and all that stuff. So with that, Markham X remains in first. Yup, Carly, Andrew, Mandy Lee, Clint, Brunt, Zalman, M, Mans, Barris, top 10. Ham and Colt are top 12 teams at the moment. Here is your next question. Blackhawks great Bobby Hull scored 610 goals in his NHL career, not to be outdone by his son Brett Hull, who scored 741 goals in his NHL career, playing for which NHL franchise for the most of his NHL career? Let's take a look. Was it the Detroit Red Wings, the Dallas Stars, the Montreal Canadiens, or the St. Louis Blues? This was back when hockey was hockey in the 90s. Brett Hull and all those guys, Pavel Bure. Oh, my God. I can rattle off names like Eric Lindros. I'm trying to think of some of the other names like Steve
Eric
Yzerman.
Lindros is the name that came to my mind.
Eric Lindros, who his brain is like mashed potatoes at this point.
Is it
kind of
really?
like this guy? Yeah, he's had so many concussions in his career. It's like soup. It's like soup up there. Let's take a look. We love you, Eric. Here are your rankings or options, I should say. Your answers. 7 of you said the Wings. 2 said the Canadiens. 9 said the Blues. Your answer is the St. Louis Blues. There it is. They had some of the best uniforms going. They had the trumpet on the front of the jersey. I think I had a Brett Hull jersey growing up. I don't know why. I guess because of the name Brett. I also had a Favre jersey. I loved Brett Favre growing up. Still do. He's a great guy, one of the best. But yeah, there you go. St. Louis Blues is your answer. Let's take a look. Markham X, yup, Carly, top 3 teams remain the same. Mandy League's hanging around with 4 questions out of 10. Prunts, M, Mans, Andrew, Michelle. No S&M tonight, just Michelle. Michelle with 1 L. Here is your next question on the board. Happy endings on Father's Day, not in this film from 1979 that introduced the world to a young blonde-haired boy named Ricky Schroeder. Was it Breaking Away, Rocky II, The Black Stallion, or The Champ? All movies from the 1979 year, and they're all sports movies. Which one was it? This might be process of elimination. You've got 20 seconds.
That's what I had to do.
I'll admit I've never seen this film, but it apparently was pretty good.
I think I'm right. Oh, maybe I'm not. I know it's not Rocky 2.
You know it's not Rocky 2. Maybe we eliminated another one with the name, the title. Why would they have a blonde-haired boy and the Black Stallion? I don't know. Let's find out. 1 of you said Rocky 2. 6 said the Black Stallion. 12 of you remember it was Billy Flynn, an ex-champion boxer who was KO'd by booze and gambling, of course. The answer is The Champ, the boxing movie The Champ. Obviously, Rocky 2 is probably the best movie to come out, one of the best to come out that year, and obviously the best sports movie. But The Champ was a Father's Day, I guess, homage to boxing and all that good stuff. So there you go. That's our one sports Father's Day movie. I was going to do Field of Dreams, but how many times can we beat that dead horse? All right, here are your rankings. Markham X, Carly, Mandy League now in 3rd place, a 1-point lead over Prunts. Yup, Stickman, our contributor from last night I saw. Was that our user submission game?
Stickman had a whole game last night. It was really interesting. It was pretty good.
Was it any sort of category? Was it just kind of random knowledge?
It was just random, but he did have a sports question in there.
There you go,
the Mendoza line.
The Mendoza, that's a good one. I can't use that one now, but thank you, Stickman, for getting it in there. All right, here is your next question on the board, number 7. What is the official name of the San Diego Padres mascot? Father Padre, Papa John, Swinging Friar, or Homer?
Oh, shot. I think I'm wrong.
Did I just see Breaking Away was the best movie from that year there?
Yep, yeah, he did.
PMAC, negative points for you. He said, and he goes, though I haven't seen any of the others. You've never seen Rocky 2? Oh, that's your homework for this weekend. All right, let's take a look at your answers. 6 of you said Father Padre. 11 said the Swinging Friar. 3 said Homer. Obviously, Papa John, I just kind of threw in. I thought Homer was a good one. That was a good guess, but your answer is the Swinging Friar. There you go. Thumbs down for most of you there. Well, 11 of you got it right. 9 of you getting it wrong. Let's take a look now at our rankings. Markham X, Carly, Mandy League. Is Markham X going to run away with this one? Well, I guess we'll find out. Prunts, yup. Ham, Andrew, Clint, Colt, Stickman, and the rest. Let's get ready for question number 8. Here it is on the board. What was the surname of father and son Malcolm and Donald, who broke world land and water speed records in racing? I remember we had a question about this a long time ago, and an on this day question. They broke land and speed records in racing. Was it Campbell, Janazzi, DeRay, or Green? Malcolm and Donald Campbell, Malcolm and Donald Janazzi, DeRay, or Green? Driving their Bluebirds.
One of these names sounds really familiar with one of these last names, so I'm hoping that's right.
Well, you got to assume they're the same. All right, let's take a look. Colt's been quiet. I think he's locked in. He's right now is probably the best he's done in a cerebral game in a long time. I don't think I
got this one.
Well, let's take a look. We had 9 of you say Campbell, 2 said Janazzi, 6 said DeRay, 3 said Green. It was Malcolm, Sir Malcolm Campbell, who broke the land speed record. And then his son Donald came along and said, just dusted him and broke his record. Now holds the record for the fastest land speed record in his Bluebird CN7, which is a tiny little sports car that they race. There you go. That's your answer and your rankings. Markham X, comfortable lead with Carly not far behind. Mandy League, yup. Andrew Prunts, Clint, M-Man's Ham, Michelle in the top 10. Here is your next question. Don't forget, it's a numerical answer. Don't type out the letter or type out the number. Just lock it in with a digit. Here we go. How many players on the current Toronto Blue Jays roster are the son of a former major league player? Lock in your answers now.
All right, it's going to pick a number. Hopefully it's under 10. I'm wrong.
That would be quite the the breeding ground. Yeah, that would be incredible there. Well, we've got a bunch of answers getting locked in right now. Probably a few guesses here. A few of you knew it, but let's take a look and see who's got it locked in. 6 of you said 3 current players are sons of former leaguers. We had 4. 5 of you said 4. 3 said 2. Somebody said 0. They said, I don't like your tricks. This is usually a trick question. It's not, though.
Said that.
That's right. And somebody said 6, which would be incredible as well. Your answer would be, we know Vlad Jr. right now leading the league in home runs and best of hair. There's Kevin Biggio. Who is the son of Craig Biggio, and Bo Bichette, son of Dante Bichette. That makes 3 former major league players that have sons currently. And last year, believe it or not, they had Travis Shaw, who was the son of another former major leaguer. So they had 4. At one point, they had 4, not only on the same team, they all played on the infield together. Shaw played first, Vladdy Jr. at third, Bo Bichette at short, and Kevin at second. Pretty incredible stuff. All right, your rankings with 1 question remaining. Markham X, Carly, Mandy League. Can anybody catch Markham X at this point? I don't know, but this one's for fun, I guess.
7.
He does. That's usually a good sign, but let's take a look. On this day, happy birthday. Did you know Phil Mickelson was a junior? I had no idea. How appropriate. Phil Mickelson Jr. in 2004, lefty won which His first major championship in nearly 12 years as a professional golfer. Was it the U.S. Open, the Masters, the PGA Championship, or the Open Championship? Which one did he win as his first major championship in nearly a dozen years as a pro golfer? All right, time is up. Let's take a look. 4 of you said the U.S. Open, 7 said the Masters, 5 said the PGA Championship, 2 said the Open Championship. Lots of guesses. Someone's got to be right. Your answer is the Masters, getting that green jacket, his very first one as a pro golfer. It took him a dozen years. And guys, gals, everybody, Barris, Colt, want to thank you for playing a very special edition of Cerebral Sports, our Father's Day edition. And appropriate that I'm going to be heading home in a couple days to hopefully beat my dad in some golf. But let's take a look at our winner here tonight. The $10 gift card going to Markham X, who got the last question wrong, and Carly almost came back. Well, even though numerically she couldn't. A valiant effort indeed. 8 out of 10 questions, not bad. M-Mans finishes in third. The rest, better luck next time. What a good show. What a good showing by our players here. That's game, right. Andrew. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. And, yeah, we're looking forward to our next week's game, and I'm looking forward to heading to Long Island this weekend, seeing my old man, obviously with Father's Day right around the corner. I want to wish everyone here who is maybe a father or not a happy Father's Day. You either have one or you are one, and if not, then enjoy your Sunday anyway. And I want to thank everyone for playing. Of course, I want to thank Barris and Colt for joining us. 2 weeks in a row, we've got some Barris in the building. There you go.
On location.
On location, and I've got to see Colt twice in less than a week. It's been a very very nice way to end off my trivia prowess this week. It did 2 games, pen and paper games, believe it or not, Monday and Tuesday. Oh. And Barris, you still doing City Steam hybrid? Or are you doing your Brains and Brews over there at City Steam?
Brains and Brews, all through the phone. I do want to give a shout out to my dad. Father's Day is on Sunday. I'm going to buy a bottle of up and down bourbon that is locally made in East Hartford. And yeah, my dad was actually my first basketball coach and coached me through, like, I played summer leagues in my freshman year in high school. He was my basketball coach. So shout out.
You breaking up, Barris? Give us a shout out again. What's his one more time? Is he frozen in time?
Oh, he's
back.
Just out. That's all I did. So yeah, shout out to my dad. My dad, Father's Day is Sunday. I'm going to get him a bottle of bourbon. He's not watching, so I can say that. And he was my coach. He was my basketball coach growing up. I learned to shoot, which is weird because I learned to shoot from him and my brother, and they're both left-handed. So everything I tried to do left-handed, and I couldn't do it. But
there you go.
Yeah, shout out to anyone that's had a coach that's a father out there. Anybody that knows a father, tell them Happy Father's Day. They'll like that.
There you go. I certainly, my dad coached me pretty much through my entire childhood: basketball, football, baseball. You can't really get away from him. He was also he was my boss at one point when I worked for him at his bar. So, big shout out to SB, Scott Berry, playing. I don't know if he's playing tonight, actually. I saw Michelle, no S&M. Those are my parents who usually play here tonight. He usually calls me up afterwards and complains about how hard the game was. And I go, okay, Dad, I'll make sure the game is tailored to your specific knowledge of sports. But they enjoy the game. I know they enjoy seeing me on the air. And again, we really enjoy everything that we do here. And guys and gals and everybody, if you want to, give us some suggestions on how we can make this better maybe, or do something different, let us know. We're open to anything and all things to make this all about you, because it is, again, all about the players. Rob has given us free reign to kind of do what we want here with the 10 at 10, not just on Wednesday nights, but, Sunday to Monday. So let us know. You can email Colt at Bar Rated Trivia. Was it Colt at barratedtrivia.com? User submission games, suggestions, anything you want. And we can keep this thing going and rolling on, even though, they're here. There you go. Good to see you, Michelle Berry. There's good old mama. All right. Well, anything else to add before we hop off here? You guys got anything special coming up trivia-wise? Yeah, I do. This coming Tuesday, I got to find the banner here. This coming Tuesday, I have a game down at in Weehigh in West Hartford at the new Worst House restaurant. Oh, Worst House. There you go.
Yeah, I know. I'm excited. I just want food. I don't even care about the trivia. Well, I do, but I want to eat food there. Marvel Cinematic Universe trivia is also Marvel. It's also WandaVision. It's also Falcon and Winter Soldier, and maybe a surprise in there too. So come on out and check it out. It'll be the first game down there every Tuesday. Brains and Brews with Barris. That's me. And it'll be every Tuesday down there.
There you go. Colt, anything to add? Anything going on besides the Elmo meme?
Oh, for me?
Yeah, what you got going on, Colt?
There you go. Tomorrow, if you guys want to come to Randy's Worcester Street Pizza in Manchester.
Oh, I forgot about tomorrow.
We're doing mixtape bingo.
Nice.
Oh, a little mixtape bingo. That's right. Cash game, I assume?
Match. Yes. Yeah, so the more people that play, the more you're playing for. So spread the word. Get more people there.
By the way, if you haven't been to Randy's Worcester Street Pizza, their what is it? Their spud pie. It's bacon mashed potato.
Mm-hmm. I still got
incredible.
Some cheddar cheese and it's so good.
It may have been the 8 beers I had at the Rising Pint Brew Fest, but I housed 3 slices of that as we were wrapping up all the technical equipment there at the end. But yeah, Randy's Worcester Street for some mixtape match with your boy Colt here. Yeah, you can find me next Monday. We're back to pen and paper at 5 Churches Brewing Monday nights, 5 Churches 6:30, and now up at the local in the Parkville Market. We had 21 teams last night. It felt like 1999 in there. It was incredible. 21 teams for some bar-rated trivia. Really incredible stuff. Thank you guys so much for coming out. For Barris and Colt, I'm Brett. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.
We're going to have some fun. We're calling it Hot Fingers Trivia now, because you got to answer quickly for more points.
Yeah, if you played the game here before, which it's nice to see a lot of familiar faces, welcome back. No sheets, no pens for tonight. We are playing a game on our phone. Hot Fingers!
Question number 24, this is the final question in this round. Give yourself a few minutes to go grab some more brews, hit the roast if you need to.